Hi, my name is Claire Hiscox.
I'm Olivia DeWard.
I'm Kennedy Brown.
Amy Mendoza.
Brandon Peterson.
Brindley Hiscox.
Mira Kuji.
Wyatt Koff.
It is November 20th at 8:02 a.m. and I'm in West Hancock High School. According to United Way, young Americans owe over $1 trillion in debt and 70% of millennials live paycheck to paycheck. What if I told you there was a way to lower these numbers? It really is simple. Every high school student should be required to take a financial literacy class before graduating. This is a need because I just gave you the numbers. People who aren't educated about their money live in debt and the constant cycle of debt, which is a really hard place to get out of. If you take a financial literacy class before high school, you're going to know how to manage your money from the start, and you're not going to look like this. This isn't a place you want to be, covered by debt. According to a teacher quoted in the CNBC article, taking a financial literacy class in high school does pay off. This isn't just the researchers that are telling us this. It's the teachers. They're seeing the results too. Taking it now allows students to be less dependent on credit cards and loans in the future. And it also gives them the opportunity to take the information they learned home. Not every home has access to the right financial education. So by the students learning, the parents are also learning too. In an article from eDynamic Learning, it gives titled The Top 7 Reasons Why Financial Literacy Matters in High School. It will give you what it says. So here we have just an outline of what the top 7 reasons are and how I'm going to go and touch through all of them. 1 is it empowers your financial dependence. You're going to be able to take care of your future finances now. You're going to know how to do it now and not have to wait in the future. 2, it's going to prepare you for real world challenges. You're going to gain practical skills that can be applied not only in the classroom, but right into life too. It also sets you up to handle future financial issues. You're going to go to college, you're going to buy a home, and you're going to have to learn how to deal with certain financial issues. 3 is critical thinking and problem solving. You're going to have to think critically in order to meet your goals. You're also going to have to problem solve when maybe you don't have the money, or you might want to buy a super fancy car, but you don't have the money, so you're going to have to think of a way to downgrade for now and then get that car later. 4 is it promotes your financial responsibility. It's going to set you up for that long-term success, like I said before. And these habits that you start at a young age can grow. They're going to keep growing and grow and grow until you're old and you know everything you need to know. 5 is bridging the opportunity gap. This promotes equality in the education setting. Not every student has access to this information, but by making it required, students are required to learn this vital information to help them succeed. No matter the background, every student is going to get this information. 6 is lifelong learning. Like I said before, once you start habits young, they're able to keep growing and growing. You're going to be able to build on that information forever. What you learn when you're 16 is not everything you need to know. You can learn that as you go on through life. 7 is the awareness of financial literacy and education. Learning now helps you to make informed decisions. In a changing world, it can be hard to manage all these difficult things. But by learning in an education setting, you're going to know how to take care of yourself. These 7 things show you why financial literacy is important in high school and what you need to know. So, there's about 2 ways that your life could go if you do or don't. The check represents if you do take a financial literacy class. The X represents if you don't. If you do take a financial literacy class, you're going to set yourself up for success. You're going to be one step ahead of everyone else in the future. If you don't, you're probably going to feel a little bit like an X. You're going to be a step behind everyone. You're not going to know everything. According to an article from United Way, people who do not take a financial literacy class lack the basic information needed to make informed decisions. This leads you into a cycle of debt. Once you're in the cycle of debt, it's really hard to get out of it. So this is why it's important to stay educated now. If you do take a financial literacy class, you are way more likely to be set up for success early on. By educating yourself early, you're bridging that gap. And it'll also help you to stay out of the dreaded cycle of debt. The Seasons Federal Credit Union provides information that knowing about financial literacy at a young age helps you to manage struggles better in the future. You get a strong foundation that you get to keep building on, and you learn lots of good skills like banking, the difference between credit and debit, income, and employment. Taking a financial literacy class in high school really does put you off on the right foot. So, conclusion, what can this do for you? Well, like I said, there's lots of great benefits that can happen from taking a financial literacy class early. You're going to know what to do in the future when you're faced with those financial hardships. And how can you make your school do this for you? Speak up. Tell them what I just did. Give them the numbers. Tell them that they're not only going to benefit themselves, but they're more importantly benefiting their students. Christopher Jackson, a high school teacher once said, the need is real. The effect is real. Thank you.